Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Scrap Mechanic. Woo! Alright, so I went ahead, rounded up quite a few farmers. We've got about 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. Probably need a few more, but oops, about the yeah, burp. But anyways, if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. It helps out the channel, lets other people out there find it, and all that fun stuff. We're gonna be doing a little bit of bunch of stuff all over. Basically, we'll get the dress spot, we'll get a few things, we'll get some stuff, we'll build an automated orb delivery system, all that fun crud. It's like, who knows what the hell we're gonna do, but there's a lot we need to do. And personally, with that showing that there's like wind, too bad we couldn't build like wind turbines and a few other items of that nature. Alright, let's go deliver the 7. Okay. Now the fun part about this is I did end up finding a sensor. Interestingly enough, it's 20 blocks. I do wish that we could have had like a super sensor that does 100 blocks. But so far, yeah. Now, we have 2 more. We could go for the ladder and the seats. I don't really care about the seats. At most, I might... Oh, they added scrap metal to the trade? Huh. That's neat. 250? Woo! 10 for bananas. Awesome, awesome. One thing I would like to see is the ability to grow trees, but we'll worry about that later. I don't think we really need ladders, but I will get them just in case. And you know, I am curious about these path lights and the armored glass. There's a few things I'm actually curious about. We can't do armored. Out of curiosity, let's just get that. We are gonna have to collect some more farmers later, but we got the main things we needed and our goal. So we're gonna go back over to our home. We're gonna go and get a few sensors, a few other build things. Well, actually, let's go. Well, I gotta remember what the hell it took to make the bot, because we might need to go over and collect the materials for that. I think I'm gonna bring a stack of electronics, and a stack of or about 50 metal too, just in case, and then probably a stack of components just in case, and a few other things. And definitely gotta build a better trailer, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, it's basically, let's build an automated delivery system, and we needed some of the materials and supplies from this guy. And I think we're also going to bring down the freezer. Now, another thing I wish Scrap Mechanic would do is, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this game, but it's called Craftopia. They have a monument system there, and that monument system you can place down, and it allows a certain area to be active. And what that means is, like, let's say I place down the monument like right up here for this. Then if I leave a certain amount of distance away, this will continue to generate ice and generate basically would continue to generate materials for me, so I wouldn't have to worry about stuff waiting for stuff to craft. Is basically what would be going on, and it would be really appreciated. And I kind of wish we could build a mobile mobile schematics box. I might go and dump these just to see what I get. But yeah, we definitely need to empty out all these because whoo, we got a hell of a lot of it. All right. In the meantime, I was also collecting cotton so I could start growing cotton in preparation for it too. But another thing I need to test out is the color sensor. In other words, you can see here this extends 20 blocks. This is 20 blocks right here. And yeah, we might need something a little bit farther and a little bit bigger than 20 blocks. Like maybe, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 100, maybe about 120. If it was 100 blocks, we could have one over here and one over here, and bada boom, bada bang, we'd be good to go. But, yes. Alright, so we're going to turn color mode on. We're going to turn this to red. So that doesn't say anything. Is this not in the right spot? Maybe we gotta... Okay, so it's not that red. Pink? Nope. Dark red? Nope. Very dark? Is this... If this cannot detect these, then it's not going to detect the bots. If it cannot detect the bots, then this is going to be useless for what I need it for. I was really hoping it would have detected. Oh well. Alright, that means we're going to have to change up that design plans for that. Basically, I was going to have this set up so that if it can detect these, then it would retract this. So once the guys enter their Kaioken state, they would stop, and this would retract. And then once they explode, this would turn off, and it would extend it forwards again. That was what I was hoping for. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So, yay! Now I think at some point we are going to do a building episode. So I'm going to basically run around, gather up a hell of a lot of materials and a bunch of other stuff and start building, because right now we just have this concrete slab, and I'm going to expand. So I'm going to see how close I can get. I think we'll keep this about 15 blocks separated around this entire thing, because I think that should prevent them from landing on here and getting over here. Whether or not that works, that's a different story. Woo! Anyways, so part of the automation system we're gonna need is we're gonna need ice. We're gonna need a few other things. We're gonna want the controller, logic blocks. Actually, let's see what it takes to make logic blocks. We're gonna need a few of you, and we're actually gonna need a bit of this. Parts, consumable. No, I don't have any wood. I do have that. Do I want to use it? No. I don't think it's gonna take more than 20. to make... Actually, what's it take to make a plasma? Oh, mama. Okay. We are gonna need at least one, maybe two of you, or three. We're probably gonna want another one of you. And maybe another switch. We're gonna definitely want a few of you. And we're gonna give this a test. We're gonna grab you, you, let's see. Let's see if there's any trees I can chop down. I am gonna be keeping this with me because, well, actually, no, that's 24. We could get... Actually, we could put some of this stuff back inside. Yep. Alright, let's grab a lot of this off. Timer, don't really need. This, we're at 500, so 800. Sweet. That's not going to be enough for what I have planned, but it will be helpful-ish. We do have some stone, which is good. We have hell of a lot of metal, which I could use, but... Alright. Add you in. Add you in. Let's go grab some more... this. I think we're gonna have to craft a saw and, start looking at, well, actually, no. We can burn the trees. So, theoretically... I could take and craft another plasma drill and simply just burn trees. Which I think is the equivalent because... Actually, I'm going to have to test that. I'm going to have to break down one of those trees, see how many blocks we get out of it, then compare it to burning it. Because it might be more efficient to burn, or it might be more efficient to... craft it. In other words, craft the embers. We're gonna keep one of you. We're gonna bring the metal. Grab you. One of you. Just in case, some of you. And some of you. I am gonna have to upgrade the sensors. But let's go grab that other sensor. Because we're going to need you. Whee! Almost fell off. Back we go. But first... take that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, almost 18. That's 180 bananas. That's gonna be a hell of a raid when we finally get to there. I'm still trying to collect at least enough of these to make 60 plants, so that way we'll be good to go. We need about 16 more. Sweet. We have a hell of a lot of cotton, so we can do stuff with that. Alright, let's go. I think we have everything we need to fetch the item. Whether or not we can, that's a different story. Whee! Actually, let's grab the freezer, because we're gonna need it. Especially when we're going down. Alright. Now hopefully we have everything we need. then we can make what we need, then we can go to the then we can go back and try and build a delivery system. Woo, this trailer is heavy as hell. Alright, grab you. Well, actually, we can just quickly fix this by boop and remove it. There we go. It's a great helpful tip or trick if you have a bunch of farmers like I'm carrying or was carrying, and if your wheel collapses, you can always just slap a controller on it and it will straighten it back out. Now this trailer is a bit excessive, and I am going to be taking the roof off once we get underground, because we're going to need to put a bunch of stuff. Wrong direction. Yay! And actually, woo! We gotta go to the mechanic station first anyways. Where? Oh. Screw it. Let's go. We'll go to the mechanic station, we'll get the whatever, and then we'll bring, I'll leave it at the mechanic station, we'll come back later for it, or I'll come off camera for it. And then we'll do a bunch of box openings and a bunch of other fun stuff with that. Woo! There's a box there. I want that box. Now, as far as I can tell, this actually drives pretty straight until you hit a bump. Yeah, but as far as I can tell, the mining hub notification doesn't show you the closest mining hub, it shows you the last used mining hub. And typically, the last used mining hub tends to be the one you use the most often. Alright. Woo, I haven't been back here in forever. I haven't even made one of these. I don't even know if there's a point to making one of them, other than maybe making gas? Alright. So you... Oh! We had enough. Sweet. I got lucky with that. Alright. Craftbot. Open sesame.
Ready.
Did you just say ready? Oh, we can make. As you can see here, we got hair. Too bad they didn't add more hair. We could have facial. You can see here that I pretty much have nothing other than the few boxes and quests that I've done. Oh, right. Tactical. Tactical. Crashed, mechanic, backpack, tactical. That's a nice tactical backpack. Oh, there's the canteen. I'm not sure what the hell that's for. It might be for communicate. Oh, this is a communications tactical backpack. Oh, they're one of those people. Oh, I wanted a horizontal construction engineer. Oh well, maybe next time. Yes. I was a horizontal construction engineer. In other words, a dirt pusher. I built roads and walls and trenches and all that other fun stuff to, basically that was my job in order to clear paths and make paths so that we could move. Now, whether or not I actually did any of that, that's a different story. But that was my MOS. Ooh. down we go. We're gonna need to go push with the pusher, and we got enough to upgrade our thingy, so we should be good to go on that part. Oh, right, I forgot. I was gonna make it look pretty, but oops, I forgot to build a few pieces. Whee! Right, down we go. Oh, yep. Got it. Bonk. Now, I do have quite a few orbs set up top, ready to go. So, yay! So we're gonna drive this down, we're gonna drive it down again, then we'll start working on setting up a few things, experiments. Now, I was hoping to realistically build a plunger system. So the idea was to treat it like a pinball machine. But I might just go stupid simple type of deal. Whee! Let's just back you up right there. Alright. Now the stupid simple system that I have, one of the plans, is just simply a rotation device. Which is part of why we're going to need a lot of ice. Which actually we probably should start working on that. Now how many of these are we going to need? Who knows? But you can see here we're at 36,000. I probably am going to, what do you call it, refine a lot of things. I did find a new refine material. So now we have basically we have the three of the gems. We have these lemon gems, we have whatever the hell these are, and we have whatever the hell these are. And I'm thinking about making a refined version of one of these, because these are worth like 50. And we're up to this far on money. We got so much money. And 3 gems. Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna get you back over here. Because this is water. So we can throw that in there. Yay! And then we've got chemicals, we've got sand block, we've got metal, stone. This is where I could start working on trying to make concrete. But in the meantime, we need to go up. And I need to upgrade some of these. So it takes 10 components to unlock or max upgrade a sensor, which is nice. Alright, where do we need to go? Since we're going up to the top and we're over here, we need to take the blue. Not the red, blue. So, is the blue over here? Yes, blue's over here. Yeah, you can see here. Oh, my orbs. Lots and lots of orbs. So, the question becomes, how do we... This one might actually have to be set up as a pusher. Oh, did I? Right. Dang. Oh, mother fluff nuggets. I forgot it. On my vehicle. Alright, let's go back. to take that again. So, yay! Where did I put my vehicle? Okay, it's way over there. Let's see if we can take a path over there. So, red should get us over there. Okay, let's grab... Oh, I thought I got rid of all this. I feel like there's more under the ground. But either way, we need you and you. What else? Don't think we will need the controllers, but I could be mistaken. Alright, back we go. I think there's 4 of these batteries around here somewhere. There's the 1, 2, and I think there was like 2 more somewhere else. Red. Red's what I want. Tempted to see if I can get to that tunnel and look through it. Now we need to go over to the blue. And there we go. So now, if I do this, we're going to have to... If it drops like right there, we're going to want to have something like here. And then... Right, I forget. This little guy has a box. So he, like, gets in the way of your building. Yeah! Whee! Get out of the way! Move it! Move! Whee! Okay. Hell of a slidey. Alright, so now we're gonna want you. Well, actually, you there. We're gonna have to weld this. Dang it. Well, actually, let's see if we can make this connect. Move! Stupid. No. So yes, we're gonna have to... Dang it. I hate this. That's the one thing that sucks about making something that's just a bit too big. Is that you have to flippin' build it. What? Ah, wait, how the hell are you stuck to the ground? Alright, well, we're just gonna fix that by doing that, and put one on here, one on there. We're gonna get rid of you and you, and then we're gonna build. So we need a cross brace right about there. We need one across right there. Then we're gonna need... That's gonna be 3 high? How tall are you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4... So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 high, so 3 to 4 should be good to go. And then you are about how wide? Nope. Nope. Yes. So that that, and then over this way. Almost. So right about there. So you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 high. No, that isn't right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, they're 9. 9 by 9. Because these are spheres. And it's possible that something could just be slightly off, resulting in the why they're not fitting like that. Either that or that's 10, and that's why this is 9, because this is, who knows, who cares, either way. We have a rough idea that they're about 9 by 9. Anyways, so that means 1, 2, 3. Oops. So we'll go... Actually, yeah, we'll go 4. 4 should be good enough. Then we can... Nope. Slap you on here. You on there. Then we can get you across here. Weld that. Then we should be able to take you. Slap that onto there. Now the question is, can we smack it hard enough? Hmm. Now we just need it to basically turn on and off, but the problem is unless I experiment with the logic, I'm not going to be able to figure that out. Well, it's vibrating, but we need it to I need this to launch fast, which is why I was gonna have like a flipper system, so we would have one of these set up so that when this pushes, it would just swing this and smack it. So I might have to experiment with a few of these, and we might need some timers. Okay, since that goes to 15, we're gonna need you to be 15. So if I come in, boom. Are you what's causing me to stop? Okay. This is not giving me high hopes. We may have to try something else. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're starting to get a little bit of hope. Alright, well, we have a hell of a lot of these. Let's just get them going down. All but one of them. We're going to keep... We're going to get the purples down there because they're going to be worth a hell of a lot of money. The blue one we'll keep because it's not going to be worth as much as these. But for now... So, test you. Wow. Just wow. Alright, well, we don't have enough to do anything else because we're running low. So, we'll keep you up here for now. So, we can see how much we need to get you to go. Let's go get the rest of these all down, and then we'll get some more ice, hopefully. And we can finish up getting a few things. Because then we can have this area iced up. Then we can build a little curve that goes this way. So that way these run around the curve. One of my purples must have gotten further down. Or pinks. One of my pinks got going. Oh, a few of them did. Whee! Definitely gonna have to get a bunch of materials so I can get this all set up. Now here I was thinking of making a little feeder system. So basically the idea would be something along the lines of something of like this. So we have something there and then it would just spin around like that and feed it. So we would have the control bar here, and then we would have the sensor there, and I would have to figure out how far away I could build this so that it reaches everything but doesn't get stuck like this. That's pretty much the idea I had planned for. Up there, I thought, maybe we just give them a little push with the pusher, and then from there we could build a bunch of these to get this going. This was my other idea, besides using the pistons to just basically be like, boom, and then it stops. And then you just like pinball it, so it's just like, poof. Either way, definitely got plans. Definitely gonna have to gather up materials. But we're just gonna get this all down. And then we're just gonna get a bunch of money. Run! Alright, well, let's see where this goes. What happens. In we go. Money, money, money. Actually, I'll take a picture once it's out over here and just be like, money. into a disc. Disc into here. Squish it. Oh, squish it like hell. And then a pile comes out. Yay! Wonder what these ones are gonna look like. Wait, what? Those are blue. Oh, I forgot to remove the roof. Oh, that's fun. Ah, yeah, baby. Alright, well, that did not go as I had planned. Oh well. But at least I can be just like money. Now the question is, how much are these worth? Alright, well, let's just get these loaded up. And then we can see what the value of all of them are. There we go. Looks like we have a hell of a lot of the orange ones. Not a whole lot of the blue, but I also left up one of the blues up top, so that might be part of the issue. All right. That's a hell of a lot of this. I'm curious how much this is going to be worth. Aw, dang it. That one's off-centered. Oh, well. Apparently this trailer can definitely hold a hell of a lot. That's for sure. I think we'll call it here, though. I am going to work on setting up automation process and all that. So, in the meantime, we'll get that later. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just running around doing a bunch of random crud. Yay! If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode and everything else. So, let me just maneuver into better position. And let the in-screen credits roll out. Alright. I'm curious how much money this is going to be. Alright, bye-bye.